How are you, gentlemen? How are you? Good. I just want to let you know, okay, that I already filed a lawsuit against the town of Fort Erie for arresting me for protesting for no reason. Okay, I talked to a lawyer. My charter rights under 2B, I'm allowed to be here. Their trespass notices has no law in effect. None. Because they want to trespass me for no reason. I have Gary Burrows on film here. I can show you here. Last week, Scrivens was here. Gary Burrows told me before the meeting, okay? Before the meeting. I've never interrupted a meeting here ever. You can look at the minutes, look at the agenda. I've never interrupted a meeting. Okay. Gary Burrows told me, okay, on film, he doesn't want me to record or talk to a certain individual. I said, I have charter rights. I can speak to whoever I wish. Okay? Gary Burrows comes up to me, and it's on film saying, I know you know your charter rights. We'll deal with this later, he says. Within 48 hours, I'm getting a trespass notice. That's how he dealt with it. He asked me not to talk to Debbie Zimmerman, okay, before council. This is a public space. It's like a park. As long as I'm not breaking the criminal code, I can do whatever. I can ask anybody. I got a YouTube channel. Okay, I'm known as a citizen journalist. All right? So Gary Burrows comes up to me and says, I'm going to ask you not to talk to a certain individual. I said, you can't do that. He says, I'm going to ask you to talk to a certain individual. I got the tape right here. He says, I said, you can't do that. And he says, he tells me, I know you know your charter rights. And I said, I do. He says, you know what he said? We'll deal with that later. Not even 40 hours later, I'm getting a trespass notice delivered to my house. Okay, I have this on film. Now I know my charter rights. Okay, this is a park. Okay, these people don't like my politics. If you see my YouTube videos, you guys might not like them. But all I do is I come here before the meetings.
You're just all excited. Just talk to us.
Well, of course, Your Honor. I was just arrested 4 weeks ago for doing nothing. Now I have to file a lawsuit. No, that's fine. But what I'm saying is I have the case law where judges say you cannot use the Trespass Act to quell voices that the government doesn't like. They're trying to say in the Trespass Act, I'm confrontational, I'm escalating. If you look at what the town of Windsor just went through, okay, the lawyer Victoria Cross just told the town of Windsor, and they actually agreed, you can't ban somebody from council meetings for no reason, okay, period. Because my charter rights, and again, I have the case law. You guys might want to, before you arrest me, you guys might want to take a minute to talk to whoever you have to, okay, because the case law, I'm just saying, the case law is clear. If I have a right to be here, okay, my charter rights trump that trespass notice because they can't kick me out for no reason. If they have problems with me and what I do, they can go to the judge in the case law. There's criminal elements, peace bond, harassment. You can let a judge decide that. But these people cannot treat this property like it's their own. And what these politicians are doing, and actually on my YouTube channel you can watch. Officer, hold on. My first channel, that's fine. My first video here, I tried to film. They actually went in a free-for-all. McMullen and Zimmerman, the same people that want me trespass now, didn't want me to film. They wanted to kick me out just simply for filming. I have the CAO on here, the same CAO that wants to trespass me, saying, I know I don't know the charter. I know I don't know the criminal code. He's admitting me that because I'm asking him, why aren't I allowed to film?
But I mean, even right now, you're being confrontational with me, probably.
No, I'm not being confrontational.
Maybe you don't mean to be.
No, well, listen, when I get arrested for, I know my rights. These guys don't like my politics.
Right.
I have Gary Burrows on film, we can watch it.
Why are you here?
Telling me, what do you mean why am I here? This is the regional council, I'm just coming to hold the government accountable. I have a YouTube video with 30 videos.
I was just wondering if you had a specific issue you were
No,
worried about.
I'm sure when you type up my name, I see in the computer, uses the blower, it comes up that I'm a protester, okay, when I was in Fort Erie. What I'm trying to say is that I'm known around the region for asking representatives, staff, questions, not during council meetings. I've never interrupted any council meetings. I can understand if they want to trespass me for heckling or interrupting a meeting. They simply don't want me to be here because I like putting people on film and asking them questions.
You're not eating or drinking?
No, I'm not any eating or any or drinking or any of that. You see? But if you look at that trespass notice, it uses the word, there's no specific examples of anything I've done. They're saying you're escalating and you're being persistent, you're being confrontational. They don't like the fact that I ask people questions that makes them feel uncomfortable. They're acting as crowd control. The CAO wants to act as crowd control. These officers seem like they're, well, not like the other ones, just come and lock me up, right? You know, I think they understand charter issues. Well, this gets my blood pressure up because this is supposed to be a free country. And if they lock me up right now for trespassing, I got to file another lawsuit. I don't want to do that. Do you see what I'm trying to say?
What has he broken?
I'm sorry, what?
What has he violated?
As far as we tore it on trespass notice, but we had the trespass notice pulled so we can actually look at it.
Okay.
Yeah, but there's nothing specific in it.
I'm Regional Councilor Andy Petrosky.
Okay, Matt White, nice to meet you.
No.
Don't hold it against me.
Like I said, the first time I was here, I pulled out the camera. And Councillor Petrowski, what happened the first time
And
I tried...
Dean Elliott, but he retired early enough.
Councillor, what happened the first time I tried to film here? Did half the council not step up and try to have me kick out?
Yeah, and we
They
enforced
don't
his
know my
rights.
rights.
We enforced his rights to film.
They don't know my rights. They're using this trespass notice. They can't say to you, hey, he's threatening anybody.
I just got here, so
No,
sorry.
and I understand that. But they can't say to anybody, I've done anything to anybody other than ask people questions. And I have Gary Burrows on film telling me,
Yeah, but you've been peaceful. You have the
I'm always
right-
peaceful.
The law says, which we don't understand, the law says that a person, a citizen of Canada has the right to peacefully occupy public property. End of story. And he's done that, and there's no proof that he hasn't.
yeah, there's nothing that I've done other than they don't like my politics. So,
There's allegations, but
Yeah.
there's no proof. We haven't tried this in court yet.
oh no, we have. We have.
No, we haven't tried.
Not here, maybe not
this-
here,
this
but it
issue.
just happened in Windsor last year. Victoria Cross, the lawyer, sent a letter to this, with the Canadian Civil Liberty Association, sent a letter to Windsor saying you cannot ban somebody for no reason, it's against their charter. They tried to ban them for protesting, ban them from the council meetings. You can't do that. You cannot ban somebody from the council meetings for no reason.
It's not private property.
It's government-owned public property.
Right, it's public property, and
That's
Supreme
right.
Court is clear, and unfortunately, our staff doesn't know this, it's unfortunate because we have lawyers. The Supreme Court upholds a citizen's right to occupy peacefully public lands.
Okay.
So-
Does this look familiar? Is this a trespass notice that they served you?
That's a trespass notice, that's correct.
And it was, Robert Kirk, fire prevention inspector?
That I don't know. It was a fire guy, but I don't know. But like I said, that trespass
served you
notice
personally?
has no law in effect.
Okay, well, provincial statutes do our laws.
It doesn't trump the charter.
People here have the same charter rights, okay, as you do.
Of course.
We all do.
Of course.
If they're basically people who are in authority of a place, whether it's a private
Officer,
establishment.
please call supervisor. It's not,
Well,
it's
he's
not.
here.
That's fine.
He's
That's
talking
fine.
to someone right now.
It's not, that's not the law. They cannot use the trespass notice to quell voices they don't like.
That's
I'm not on
not
it.
what they're doing.
What are they doing?
Well, right now, right now you have, sorry, sir, I don't understand your involvement with this.
He's a regional councilor.
Okay, this is a personal matter.
Yeah, but
I'm not
he's here for
prepared
me,
to
though.
Talk to you about it.
You have a
because
problem
it's
with me
private.
standing
No, I
here?
don't.
Okay.
No, and this is public property, so you can stand here as well.
All right, no, calm down. It's okay.
That's fine. I got no problem. You
What
guys
did
got
you
arrested, you
what
guys
did
got
you
arrested and filed a
violate to
lawsuit.
create, what did you violate
Nothing.
to create the trespass notice?
Nothing.
What's the grounds of the trespass?
Nothing. There's
notice?
nothing.
Listen, I understand you're curious.
No, I'm trying to
I'll
help.
give you.
He's actually been following this with me
I've been
since a
following.
month ago,
I was with
when I was
him.
arrested in Fort
Are you
Erie.
familiar with the Trespass Property Act?
He is, but you're also aware that Section 8 says the color of right is defense. So I have the right to be here.
Sorry, just let me talk.
Are you aware that color, are you aware of Section 8 of the Charter? Are you aware of Section 8? Okay, so I have a legitimate right to be here.
We let you talk.
That's fine. I know. Listen, I just don't want to be arrested.
I
I don't want to be arrested. Well, because I don't want to put everybody on the stand. I don't want to put everybody on the stand. I already got a lawsuit with Fort Erie. I'm suing the chief, the police board, Constable Sauce, Constable Fear. I don't want to file a lawsuit.
You're the manager of a bar. You can ask someone to leave. Okay, if you're manager of a property, you can ask somebody to leave.
Okay.
All right,
But you have to have grounds.
No.
You just can't-
No, that private property is different.
That's private property.
for me not to.
This isn't private property. This is government-owned public property. It's completely different.
Do you agree with that?
So,
Okay, you're not listening.
Okay, I'll be quiet, I'll let you go.
All right.
Then you let me speak, right?
Unfair.
No, I just asked you.
go ahead.
I said, can
I'm
I, is
gonna
it going
refer
to be
to
two
you,
ways?
sir, this doesn't involve you. I'm gonna refer to you to e-laws. You can have a look at the Trespass to Property Act. You can familiarize yourself with it. You might then be in a better position to interfere in this.
I know, but when you said a manager of a bar, this isn't a bar.
No, it's not.
private property.
Government-owned public property, according to the Charter of Rights, Commonwealth, you gotta look up Commonwealth versus Canada, that's the case law. The judge is clear, that's right, the judge is clear that this is not the same as government-owned private property. Period.
Just settle down.
No, I'm prepared to be arrested over this. You know, I'm prepared to be arrested. I don't wanna be.
All right.
I don't wanna file a lawsuit. I don't wanna do it. And there's also, I also have Justice Kwan. I also have Justice Kwan from Toronto. And he said when trespassers were released, he can't get rid of the banishment. A judge cannot get rid of that banishment. But every time I step foot in this in this council chambers, my charter rights trump, that makes that no law in effect. That is not, there's no effect in law with that trespass notice. I have Justice Kwan, case law.
But if you're acting the way in there, you're acting.
Oh, I don't though. No, I don't. Yeah, I don't. I gotta defend myself. I'm not gonna crawl in a hole. No, I'm not disrupting because I'm sitting here quiet during the council meetings. Before the council meetings, I ask questions. Somebody come up to you, like I asked the police, I was just at the police board meeting today, so I asked Vance Ston, what do you think about police committing crimes and keeping their job? He's uncomfortable, you can see it, but that's legitimate journalism. Do you ever see the media, the way they go after Rob Ford? They go right to his house at 7 in the morning when he leaves, and they're going right up to his front door, sticking it right in here, do you smoke crack? Do you do this, do you do that? So, journalists have right. Even though I'm a guerrilla journalist, a citizen journalist, I'm the same as CBC. Yeah, I'm a citizen journalist. Yeah, I have a YouTube channel with 30 videos. I'm well known as a protester and a YouTube person. This isn't like just out of the blue. I've been doing this for a year. I've been doing this for a year. You know what I mean? So, this isn't private property. This is government-owned public property. It's completely different.
Anybody who's the occupier of a premise.
No.
And ask them to leave.
No, because I,
Leave for now.
No.
With no grounds, hang on, with no grounds?
No, if you fail to leave undirected.
But with
you're not under section 8. The color of right is a defense.
Anyway, I'm finished.
No, but I said, but I asked.
The color of right is a defense of section 8. So how can you arrest me when I go to court and there's no, I have the right to be here? Well, because I was worried about it. Yeah, I'm worried about it.
I can ask you later.
But okay, I agree with you. No. I agree with you, but nobody in the public has authority over persons occupying public spaces. Nobody does. That's been decided by Supreme Court, Charter 2B. Nobody does. People are allowed to hand out abortion pamphlets peacefully in an airport in the open hallway. The airport commission can't say you have to leave because the judge, the Supreme Court has said that's public venue. This is public space, that's public space.
Do you remember the decision? I'd like to look it up.
Yeah, I got all the case law.
No, I was
Yeah.
asking you. Do you remember that, the judge and the decision from the year?
I can find it. I'll find
Look it up on
it.
Google, pull it up, pull it up. Just type up free expression rights out of Calgary.
It's up to you.
Section 8 is my color of right as a defense.
What was it called?
If I reasonably, even if this goes in front of a judge,
Is there a subsection on that?
it's